All right, we back?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I don't know what happened. My sometimes my computer just completely disconnects from the Wi-Fi, um, but it's kind of funny. It just like I don't know what happens. It just like decides it doesn't want to play nice. But
No.
oh
Sorry.
no, what a tragedy! Carrie Kelly, player of the game.
That's not what I was looking at, but that's also tragic. Man, I played so bad in that game against the Ranas that the stream crashed. 0 and 4 with 7 runners left on base. Jeez, I suck.
But, yeah, I know this. I think the same. I had the same Wi-Fi issue like a stream that I did in September of 25, and it was very weird because I thought I was like trying to fix it for 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was like, wait, what if I just disconnect and reconnect my Wi-Fi, and that worked. But
Yeah. Rougarous with the victory. Wow, nice 0 and 4 day there, Hacob.
I had to walk.
That was my stat line in the other game. I had to walk, a run, and then went over 4 in the Ranas game. Almost identical. Wow. Also, Schmaltz, 2 outs, 5 earned runs against. Jeez, that's unfortunate.
What did he do? 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, a home run. Guess that's a pretty good performance. I can't really hate on that.
I mean, we can if we really want to. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't we go 4 for 4, huh? Why didn't we go 4 for 4? You know,
He had a double and 7 bases.
could have had 8 if he hit a single that one at bat where he didn't get on base. Just saying. Just unnecessary hate from the booth of just one specific guy. Uh, I love KP.
Yeah, I put up with him for like 10 seasons of GMing, so safe to say that I don't think too poorly of him either. And I chose him to be the commissioner, so.
Oh, shout out to Joe Mathis Henry.
Ah, sad.
No, in the ninth inning too. They almost went to extras. They were so close. You're telling me this line is bad? They just beat Vancouver. I'm pretty sure last game, or maybe they didn't. Maybe it's a new set of series, but they just lost to them by only 1 run in the ninth inning. Toronto's so back. Also, don't forget to put your predictions in for the upcoming game. You know, Vancouver -3.5 getting a lot of support, a lot of money behind it, but you could put a few channel points on Toronto +3.5 and potentially win a boatload if they continue their not so terrible ways.
Yeah, Vegas gave a 3.5 point spread and still. Oh, I guess now it's evened out. I'm gonna say there's some pretty crazy odds, but
I think Lone Star is a very much a non-Toronto believer. He might be the lone bet on on Vancouver. Hey, listen, KDR, I'm believing in Toronto. All right, they're hot. They're playing out their mind system. I think they've won every game up until I think they've won every game that we've seen so far up until that last one where they only lost by 1. So,
All right. We got primetime number
and they're
4.
getting and look, they got their best pitcher on the mound. I don't know, guys.
There's a tie too.
High in the 9 hole,
close.
man. Like,
Pretty
come
close.
on now. It's so close.
Who just
To be fair, the line was influenced by Toronto's recent success, so we're gonna close up this prediction in a moment if the Twitch mod view would let me look at the predictions.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get underway and last stream game of the day. And first pitch home run from Steven Strange, 1-0. Very quick start there.
And Lone Star loves that.
Third pitch of the game was a double. So we're 3 pitches in and already have 2 extra base hits. Oh, they throw him out at third though. Philip trying to get greedy and steal third. And another extra base hit. Total of 8 bases from the first 3 batters. Strikeout though for Strider. A ground out for Von Caliente will end the inning. So despite giving up 3 straight extra base hits, Strider limits the damage to only 1 run. Dinger grounds out. Nolan Windsor Jr. grounds out to the shortstop as well. Peter Dawson III strikes out looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chuck Nasty. You see Brooks Walker bang 348 with 15 home runs and 16 stolen bases. Quite a start to the season there. See if he steals third or second, and he does in there safely. So effectively another extra base hit. And that's dropped in for a single. That's going to make it a 2-0 game. Early in this one, Danny Burgers with his 17th RBI on the season. Lansdale, first baseman, thought that one was getting over the head, but turned back. FJJ Jr. grounds out into a double play. So the Vandals able to get a run, but not do any more damage. Fly out for Austin Webb. Mortimer Dog will fly out. And Texas Ranger, hard ground ball down the right field line. He's going to be in there with a double. So Greer has a chance to... strikes out. Had a chance to put them on the board there, but they're going to head to the top of the third scoreless. Steven Strange hit that home run early, and he's going to get a single. And I think it's safe to say that he's going to be at second. He takes off and is in there safely with a stolen base. And a deep fly ball for Phillip. Wow, Vancouver up 4-0.
That's not who you expect to hit a home run on this team in particular.
And Rishikesh draws a walk. It's 8 base runners allowed from Strider so far in just 3 innings, but gets a pickoff. So 2 runners making outs on the base paths for the Vandals so far. Ground out for McClellan Jr. And Von Caliente gets an nope, they got him at first. He's out.
That might have been a questionable call at first. He looks
definitely
very
close.
safe.
Well, our Vancouver bettors are certainly happy with how this game has started, as they have already gotten to the spread. And the Pathfinders go 1, 2, 3. They only have 1 hit to speak for offensively. Brooks Walker drops it in for another hit. But gunned down at second. Texas Ranger gets...
That is the
A thrown out runner.
Third out by the Toronto Pathfinders on base running mistakes by the Vancouver Vandals. Might have to clean that up.
Yeah, I mean, just think about if those errors hadn't been happening, what that score could be. Catch in center field. Great catch by Deathridge. And a strikeout from
To the credit of Toronto, these 9 hits feel like they should have generated more than 4 so far.
Windsor gets a single. They're going to bunt him to second. Webb going to draw a walk, so 2 runners on for Mortimer Dog. He's going to hit a hard ground ball to the third baseman. That's going to move both runners over. So Texas Ranger, leading the team in batting average, comes to the plate and hits a hard fly ball, but that's going to be caught. And we will head to the 5th. Still a 4-0 game. Steven Strange grounds out to the second baseman. Pierre Phillip flies out. Rishikesh strikes out swinging, so Strider's able to get them to go down 1-2-3. Let's see if that can rejuvenate the Pathfinders offense. Dusty Greer drops it in for a leadoff single. Deathridge bunts him over to he's safe at second, and they don't get either out.
No.
Does that goes down as a fielder's choice, right? I'm assuming so.
I believe it does, yes. On the score sheet.
Dinger flies out to right field. So 2 outs, though. Windsor Jr. passed ball is going to have runners in scoring position. If they want a chance to win this game, they need it here, and he strikes out looking.
Oh, my goodness. Second and third for the second inning in a row for the Pathfinders.
Von Caliente strikes out. Nope, gets a single up the middle. McLovin Jr. was the strikeout. Walker flies out. Burgers flies out. So Alvarez comes in, gets the last out. They've been pitching has been good so far in this middle third, but the offense is going to need to show up. Webb draws a walk with 1 out. And he's going to get thrown out at second.
Oh, goodness. Sloppy base running is defining this game right now.
Yeah, we're in the last 3 innings. Lansdale single up the middle. Fielder's choice. Pop out for out number 2 from Strange, and Phillip will watch as the runner steals second. Rishikesh grounds out to the shortstop. That ends the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Texas Ranger draws a walk. Nasty still in there, 95 pitches. He's going to steal second, or get second on wild pitch. Greer blasts that one over the wall. So the Pathfinders cut the lead in half with 2 hits. Or 2 base runners in the 7th. Deathridge trying to follow that up. Will ground out for out number 1. Chase Hunter strikes out swinging. And they'll bring in Lucas Greep out of the bullpen. Dinger flies out to end the inning. We go to the 8th. The Toronto Betters now winning the prediction at the moment. They need Vancouver to not outscore Toronto by 2 in these last 2 innings. McLovin Jr., though, makes that a 5-2 game.
Luckily for Toronto Betters, it was a 2-run shot, not a solo shot last inning.
Von Caliente strikes out. Brooks Walker lines that ball down the left field line. Going to go for second in there safely.
Almost a great play by the left fielder there to corral that one.
Indeed, but a flyout from Burgers will end the inning there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Windsor Jr. lines out to the pitcher. Peter Dawson III drops it in for a single. Trying to start a 1-out rally here. Webb flies out. Dog blasted into the gap. We'll see if that scores Dawson. They'll send him, and he's in there safely. Vancouver gives up another run as the Pathfinders cut it down to a 2-run lead again, and a single up the middle. That's going to score another run. So the Pathfinders now within 1 run, and they have a runner on scoring position for Greer, who had that home run earlier but can't deliver again. We're going to go to the 9th. Vandals likely would want some insurance runs here. Strikeout for out number 2. Strange grounds out. So the Pathfinders got an opportunity here. Vancouver bettors hoping for a 1-run inning for the Pathfinders so that the Vandals can bring up a 4-run top of the inning in the extra innings. Deathridge and Hunter both retired early, so it's up to Dinger. Last chance here, and he strikes out swinging, and that will end the game. The Pathfinders not able to complete the comeback.
Man, what a terrible line. What a terrible line. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to get the upload started so that people can check out the box scores.
As much as it was a loss, you know, for Toronto, you lost to a really good Vancouver team twice by a combined 2 runs.
Here, we'll take a look at...
that's probably a positive, all things considered.
I'll show the scores here, so you can at least see.
Shout out to the 4 of you that bet on the Toronto squad beating the spread there.
Hey, Louisville. That's what we like to see. All right. Can you get the upload started?
But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty exciting game. I gotta say, Vancouver probably could have beaten that spread easily if they didn't get caught on the base paths like 4 times. That kind of killed a lot of their momentum early and lost them a lot of opportunities to score. Okay, Kent, I need you to not step on the iPad because you're gonna accidentally ban somebody.
That would be really funny.
God, my cat almost actually did ban somebody. She got up the like where you can see their user information page.
Yeah. Dane, has your cat ever almost banned someone? I know your cat likes to walk across your keyboard. They just send text messages, yes. Dane will always send some random gibberish, and it'll be his cat.
Huzzah, we did it. Good games. I feel like none of those games are really boring.
Wasn't quite as good
today.
as Tuesday.
We got a lot of action. Yeah, I mean, Tuesday was just like electric. That was insane.
I didn't speedrun today's stream. We did box scores. I mean, we are going to get out of here in under 2 hours, but... I'm just efficient. That's the key. But I have been thinking about like if you could replace box scores with something like do an export in. Yes. I just don't like talking over the box scores. It just takes too long. And I know a lot of people watch just for box scores, so I figure that like obviously like looking for being in the champs, then also um, yeah. Well, one thing I was thinking is you could do an export with inside OTP, like export the CSVs, and then you could maybe hook up a script to that folder to grab the stats from the last game and post like a recap of them. But that would be probably pretty challenging.
That would be crazy. Like if there, imagine there was a script. Like I don't even know if this is like physically possible, but like hear me out, right? Pie in the sky type idea here. Imagine there was a script that like let's say you're the lemurs. You set the bot that your team is the lemurs, and then just the bot automatically pulls like essentially a screenshot, but it's just it like listing the stats of every single game that the lemurs play when the index gets uploaded. Like automatically just does it. So like
Yeah, I
players
know
don't even have
there's
to go into the
something
index.
like that for achievements, but
I know that like is a pie in the sky idea that might literally be impossible, but
yeah.
would be cool. Would be cool.
I've just been doing a lot of stuff in the SHL with exports, so it's nice to be able to just grab the new stuff and put it in there, but could take a crack at it. I was so like I know one thing the SHL does that's really cool for uh, their drafts is they do the draft live, and so they have it all this back end that's kind of elaborate setup for the streamers. So they do stuff and it creates the presentation for them in real time. So like they pick there's a bunch of different options to like pick the background and the player and but they put text files into OBS and it renders. It doesn't. The only issue with that is that it does not work on Mac because the library they use just for some reason does not like my computer for OBS to render text. But yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm not saying we should do a live draft. I'm saying that there's some like a lot more OBS functionality that you can use that is pretty cool. And I was thinking like you could export the CSVs and then have a script that runs that generates these files, and then you could have like scrolling box scores of the games from the day before, um, which would be very complicated to do, but it would be pretty. It would be pretty cool if all you had to do is click a button and then you just jump into the next game right away, and then people can see their stats scrolling on the bottom. But
What's SHL stand for?
Simulation Hockey League. Yep.
All right, fine. You convinced me. You convinced me.
Oh, really? I don't know how long it is till the trade deadline, but
I hope to God that I made my username the same, but I made my account the first time. If I didn't, I'll be really sad.
SHL parody is. Oh yeah, I forgot you have you're friends with Cake, so
Wait, which one's the team that keeps winning? I'm gonna join them. Who is it?
Edmonton, I think is back to
Okay.
back. It's
Yeah, I'm
been
gonna
the
force. I'm gonna use
same
that team.
finals for like 3 seasons in a row, but also like to some extent, PBE had I think the same World Series matchup 3 years in a row, so like it happens.
See, it says that my username's already registered, but then like the only password I use for anything doesn't work. So like, what gives, man?
Yeah, but
I will say that's the most annoying thing is like when some websites make you use like a symbol, and then other ones are like you need capitals, and you can't have numbers in a row that add up to each other because
I'm too
screw
lazy to set
you.
up a password manager.
Like
It probably would be worth it, but
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, why is there a million rules? Oh, dude. All right. How do I
I just
retire my
saved
guy
mine to my
right
Google
now?
account.
See, I get scared of that because I'm like, what if somebody steals my phone and like, uses like my thumbprint and then like has all my
How are they
passwords
going to
because they're all
use your
like just saved
thumbprint?
on my phone?
How are they going to get your thumbprint?
I don't know. What if they hit me over the head? Pop.
Yeah, you probably do have a bigger issue.
But now, like right now, if somebody hits me over the head, it's like you can't get shit, can't get anything, nothing. You know, I'm immune. I mean, but by that time, I might wake up and hit them in the head. Chaotic, Cha- chaotic. Oh, chaotic one. Okay, I was like cone. Every time I've read your name, I don't know why my dyslexia hates the fact that the O and one isn't capitalized because like it looks like one word to my brain, and seeing it as anything else is hard. Let's see.
Take a look at the
Do I have to
standings.
retire on the player portal? Is that the thing?
Uh,
Jeez
I
Louise.
would not really be the person to ask. I'm only like 4 seasons in.
I don't need a guide.
Wow, look at that. The Lemurs are in the playoffs at the moment. Crazy.
Recruited by user. Is your name Hacob over here?
Yes, it's the same. Although I don't think recreates get um, count, but it doesn't hurt.
It's okay. They'll know you're doing God's work. um. All right. Well, we already know the name. We already know the position.
This is crazy. There's Indy, Nashville, and Detroit all at 25. And behind. Dang. Yeah, Champs is cooking this season. Like I'm pretty sure New Orleans is a
Yeah.
pretty decent team, and they're struggling.
Buffalo doing the thing. So it's top. Is it the top two teams in each division get auto or top?
Yeah, division winners get home field advantage. Then the last two are seeded based on record.
Just straight up wild card teams. So
Yep.
dang, Buffalo is in there. Wow. Wow.
All right, I believe the index is finished uploading, so you can take a look at. Oh, I want to rerun the script. That's not the goal. But yeah, it looks like everything is good to go. Thanks for joining us today. We've got another stream for you Saturday with Valor, I think. But let me double check on that. Valor at 1:30 p.m. So yeah, tune in for that, and we'll get to see who makes the All-Star game after then. Have a good rest of your Thursday. It doesn't feel like a Thursday, but
Yeah, the vibes on Thursdays are a little weird.
my schedule's so weird because like I have no classes pretty much Thursday, Friday, and so it feels like a weekend. But
Uh, by the way, I got a question for you.
yes.
But for after stream, for after stream.
All right. All right. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening. Let's see
Have a
if
good
there's
one,
anybody to
everybody.
raid. Can raid.
Oh God, literal from flamingo, so scary looking.
We'll raise Laptop Hound.
Some of these
I
space
see
gens.
Dynastics up to, but it doesn't look like he doesn't have the 26 tag on, so I'm not 100% sure that he's doing that. But all right, we'll send you over to Laptop Hound. Enjoy his stream, and have a good day. Almost done. All right. We are rated in there. And